Golden Knights, Vegas 18-4. All time against the Ducks. So we got a fight here. The Getzlaf and Kolasar. Turns out to be more tussling and a little wrestling as they both go down.
That really didn't get started, but we'll see the captain, right? Getzlaf, maybe trying to get his team going and started right from the draw. Damn, Delorier is more into this, but it's the captain, Getzlaf. Talked about the leadership on that team and maybe trying to get a spark provided here for the Ducks.
Welcome to J Sports, ladies and gentlemen. It's the first video of 2022. Oh boy, and wearing the Knights uniform. No, just the shirt. But there you go. No, we're gonna review the Knights versus Ducks New Year's Eve game that happened on Friday. It happened there, so it was a good game. It was a good Vegas game. Happy New Year. Now, I got to do this. Happy New Year to all of you. I hope you all had a good holiday with your friends and your family. I know it's a party time kind of holiday for all of you. And so hopefully you guys can recover from your hangovers. So let's just get over this. So happy New Year and happy holidays to everybody. So Vegas widens and strengthens their lead. It's been a while. And tops the West and the division. So they top the division and the West with their win over Anaheim in the New Year's Eve game. John Gibson, look, we can say he's a pretty good goalie. We can't underestimate that at all. And, you know, without Trevor Zegras, the Ducks aren't a good team at all. The offense can't get anything going. They can't score any goals at all. You know, and then, you know, they just look like last year's Ducks instead of the team that they are with him in the lineup. Now, December is usually a good month for the Knights. Also a good month this last year. There you go. It's Gibson versus Brossois. We get some back and forth action here. Carlson with a rush. Gibson saves it. The shots are 2-0 Vegas at the 4 minute. At 4 minutes in the game. Now let me raise this. Let me bring this to myself. So it's at 4 minutes. 2-0 at 4 minutes for Vegas. The Ducks get some offensive zone time here. They get no shots there. None. Kolasar has a rush chance that's saved. Shots are 4-2 Vegas at the half. Pressed by the Knights. Smith's chance is saved by Gibson. Then Nick Raw, who, let's just say he had a pretty good start to the season and has had a great start, adds onto it with a goal from Ben Hutton at 11 minutes and 15 seconds. Grant has a rush chance. That's saved. Steele with the centering pass. Vegas clears it out. Delorier had a chance. It deflects wide. Vegas gets themselves a power play. You know, they had many for themselves on that game. Smith with a blasting shot. Gibson saves it. Ducks kill it off. Vegas presses after it ends. And then Adam Brooks gets a goal from Coughlin and Chandler Stevenson at 18 minutes and 27 seconds into the period. He has to be having a great time in Vegas, especially as he made it 2-0 late in the first period. The puck really stuck above the bar, at the back of the net, and it just stayed there. And people wondered whether this was a goal. This was one of those where you're like, oh, is that a goal? Is it not a goal? Are they gonna call it? But no, it was a goal. This was a very one-sided period. Brossoit had a very, very easy day, but especially this period. And the Ducks, well, it could have easily been about 5-0 at the end of the first period had it not been for John Gibson. Now on to the second period, Ducks with puck control early, but again, no shots on goal at that point for them, and that was their storyline in this game. Vegas gets another power play, Theodore with a rush chance, and that's saved by Gibson. Yet again, John Gibson with save. Kolosar's next chance is blocked and cleared out. The penalties killed off. Ducks with a rush chance that's saved. Next, Vegas rushes, and then Janmark gets himself a goal unassisted at 4 minutes and 39 seconds. Ducks get some good chances after the next faceoff. Carrick has a wrist shot that's blocked. Michael Amadio has a good play, but it's saved. His next chance gets blocked as well, and Vegas gets odd man rushes all game long throughout the game. Coughlin has a point chance, and as Vegas keeps pressing on. Now, one thing that is true here is that Pacioretty is out, and I'll do a video on that as well. But their attack didn't look too out of it in this game, only because it's just because of the depth scoring that Vegas had. Vegas has gotten used to needing the depth scoring and all of that, and having it because that's just how it is, as they've had to deal with injury after injury, COVID cases, and a whole host of other issues. Milano has a rush chance that's saved. Getzlaf and Kolosar were unfriendly to each other. There's a fight that goes on. Getzlaf was unhappy, and you can clearly see it. I mean, the Ducks were just not. We're almost supposed to be in the playoffs in the beginning of this season. But, now the momentum is swaying the other way against Anaheim. So, look, you can see his anger is clearly justified, but it's exciting to see a fight. I don't know, for me, coming up, it's going to happen, and it's going to happen. And, look, it happened with him, and there's a good reason. I don't think fighting's going to get you the win, but, look, in hockey, sometimes that's exactly what happens. You get a win just by the fight because it changes the momentum of the game. Getzlaf goes to the box. Vegas goes to the power play. We get 2 shots only. It's killed off. Getzlaf then has a fight with Kolosar, and during the fight, they played the DuckTales theme, and I love Vegas for that. It's one thing I love is with the Sharks, like Evander Kane would fight Ryan Reeves. Reeves. But Evander Kane would fight Ryan Reeves, and all of a sudden, Baby Shark, yeah, they would play the Baby Shark song. On the next face-off, we get another fight. It's Grant versus McNabb. 3 Ducks are in the box at this time. Vegas gets yet another power play. Now, on the penalty kill, Gibson ends up killing it off all by himself. Vegas had 4 shots on that power play. The shots are 15-1 for Vegas at this point of the game. And, thanks to Gibson, it wasn't too much of an unbalanced, lopsided game for Anaheim. Janmark gets a penalty shot. Gibson saves as always. He saves it as always. Smith gets a crossbar. It's all Vegas in the final 10 seconds. Vegas scoring chances here at this point after the second period they are 29-5, and they limited Anaheim to just 10 shots through the first 2 periods. That's the minimum shots that have been allowed by Vegas. Normally, there's so many more that are allowed, and that's just it's just how bad the Ducks are right now, just without Zegras. In the third period, Vegas presses early. Janmark still having a good game. Silverberg has a chance that's saved. Brossoit he really had a light day up to this point. So there you go. The Danov's rush chance is saved. Carrier can't get one in. Ducks rush. We got a post for Terry there. Amadio with a break. It's robbed. Vegas, and of course, every time he gets a puck, it goes the other way. Vegas gets a power play. Marchessault has a shot that's saved. Theodore has a shot that's also saved by Gibson. And Gibson kills that penalty as well. He kills it off as by himself. White Cloud's rush chance is gloved by Gibson. Steele can't get one in with a rare chance for the Ducks. That was a rare chance, and there you go. With 6:23 left, Vegas gets a power play. It's just not a good game for the Ducks here, but Gibson makes some more saves. Some more fights happen with 1 minute and 23 seconds left, and McNabb has a hit on Carrick. Now, look, he was called for an interference. It was clearly an interference on that hit. Carrick, and look, the announcers, they're like, oh, yeah, it was great. And look at all these hits. Yeah, that was a good hit, but it was also interference. So, actually, not a good hit. Carrick didn't like it, so he starts throwing punches at McNabb. And so that's his second fight of the game. And Vegas is third. There was a record I forgot to look up, but there you go. That's less than 12 seconds. With less than 12 seconds left in the game, Getzlaf breaks the shutout with a goal. Now it's 3-1. And look, Vegas has had a shutout this year at all. Mainly because they have Robin Lehner always starting. But hopefully with Brossoit, we'll get one soon. Vegas wins it 3-1. They go to 22-12. That's their 10th win in December, and it's their 10th win in 12 games. The Ducks go to 17-10-7 shots. Let me show you how lopsided and how unbalanced this game was. 16-4 Vegas in the first, 18-6 Vegas in the second, 11-6 Vegas in the third. Final shots 45-16 for Vegas. Power plays, Anaheim 0-1, Vegas 0-6. There's no excuse here. The only reason the Ducks survived that power play, all of those power plays, was John Gibson. All those power plays were because of him. And I just described like two of them where Gibson made that save. So, look, I mean, the Knights, the fact that they can't score on that power play, that's a problem. You have the easiest team to go against without Trevor Zegras and without another guy there. Come on, man. Really? As Joe Biden said, come on, man. Anyway, hits 32-15 Anaheim. Gibson saves 42 out of 45. Brossoit saves 15 out of 16. Vegas did well in the first period, clearing pucks, blocking pucks, and just making life extremely miserable for the Ducks all game long. I like that they kept the puck out of their own end. I like that there weren't too many turnovers. Too many turnovers. I like that Vegas played with chemistry. I like they were playing with speed. Brossoit obviously was a great goalie. Not tonight, but on Friday, let's keep him in. So, once again, Happy New Year. And by the way, I can't believe I forgot to say this. I hope you liked that introduction. We just made it today in the studio, so thank you so much to all of those who helped. Well, the one person who did. And everyone who gave their feedback on it. But let me know what you think about this game, about the Golden Knights, about the Anaheim Ducks, and what you think about the New Year. What are your New Year's resolutions? I usually don't make any. What did you have to drink last night? How drunk did you get? Are you still on your hangover 2 days later? Let me know how it went and also what you think of the intro pick. All right, see you soon.